I'm just wondering how you felt fitting in with your first training camp or summer league with the Raptors, and how you see your game evolving while you've been there.
First of all, I mean, I just want to thank the front office for allowing me to be there. From day one, I mean, it felt good. You know, it's a dream come true to, work out with a team and be a part of a team, a part of a family. And since day one, they've just been working on me with my shot, and everything really, just being consistent. And it's showing tonight. Hard work pays off, but it's just the beginning, and got to keep my foot on the pedal.
Yeah. Patrick Mutombo was just telling us that he's very impressed with your maturity, which I guess is not surprising given your age and how much you've been through in your career so far. But how does it feel being one of the more senior players on the team? You'll be 27 next month. You're one of the older guys around there. How does that feel?
Well, I'm still young. I'm still a rookie.
Yeah.
But I mean, just playing overseas helped me out a lot. The guys are much older than me over there, and so I mean, I'm just gonna continue to be myself. I was myself over there. I'm gonna be myself here. Give the young guys as much knowledge that I know, because I mean, I'm going to ask the questions, and just whatever knowledge that I have, I'm going to give it to the young guys. I guess that's for me being experienced and being a older player. That's what I'm going to do, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. If they don't know anything, they've been asking questions, which I was surprised. I thought they were going to ask, other guys, but I don't mind taking the role and being that senior, especially on summer league. I don't mind taking that role, because I know there's other roles that I'm going to have to play if I'm on the main team. That's the goal. And I'll ask those guys, the older guys, the question. So, I mean, I answered the question.
All right, let's sneak one more in. Does your training in two sports help you now that you're concentrated on one and having very much success at two very difficult sports?
That was like three years ago. So I mean, that's kind of like out the window now. So I mean, I had a little training with football, but was there
anything you learned in football that you're able to transfer into a professional basketball career?
Just being physical now. I mean, it prepared me mentally with the physicality overseas, and also now, the game in the NBA is getting physical. They changed a lot of rules, so they're letting a lot of stuff slide now in summer league, as I've been watching film and stuff like that. But I mean, it just prepared me to be mentally and physically prepared. I have to go against guys bigger than me. I'm not that tall, but I'm tall, but I'm big, I'm strong. So I use that as my advantage, especially my strength, especially in the post-ups and stuff like that. So, I mean, I can say just the physical side, yes. I took it from there.
Great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Stephen Lung from Sportsnet.
Hi, Ishmael. It's great to meet you.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. I just wanted to know, like, kind of these 2-3 years that you've been playing in Europe. What have they done to help grow your game and your just understanding of how to become a better basketball player?
A lot of film. I mean, I've been on teams where we've just been watching a lot of film. I kind of demand film. I kind of demand film. Because I just want to know, like, I want to know who I'm going against. I want to know the coverage. I want to know the offense. I want to get better in offense and defense, both sides of the ball. But I mean, they're more tactical. They're a lot tactical and overseas, and so I mean, it's a lot of coverages that I got to understand, and a lot, know where I have to be on certain drops, and but I mean, just being tactical. They broke a lot of stuff down, so.
So you mentioned how it was very tactical. There's a lot of coverages that you needed to understand, right? Like the Raptors are known as an organization, as a team with a very kind of advanced defensive system in particular. So how much has that experience in Europe then helped you to learn this Raptors system now?
It kind of gave me an upper hand in a way, because some of the coverage that we have here at the Raptors, we had the past 2 years, 3 years over there. And I mean, I've caught on quick. I have to be. I'm a vocal. That's my job. I have to be vocal, and just being able to help my teammates, help the younger guys that just got to this league, that probably didn't have the the tactical defense in college. Now they're in the pros, and it's more tactical. It's like demanded. But I'm able to help those guys out also because of the knowledge and because I was prepared coming in, having the upper hand. That helped a lot, And thank the guy, thank the coaches from over there. Thank you.
That's great. Thanks a lot, Ish. It's a
Thank
pleasure
you.
to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Next question for you goes to William Liu from Yahoo Sports Canada.
Hey, Ish. Great game out there tonight.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Obviously you've sort of taken a more of a circuitous route to the NBA. You've played a lot of years at Baylor, then you played overseas. What would take me through like the emotions when the Raptors and called and your agent told you and things like that? Like, just take us through that journey, because that must be such a rewarding moment for all the work you've done.
I want to write a book because I've been through every emotion, every single emotion you can think about. I've been through every emotion. I'm actually just hearing that, I get emotional now just thinking about it. It's been a journey. I don't think guys understand playing overseas is demanding. Especially this last year, it was very demanding. Probably the hardest. I'm getting emotional now thinking about it. Just being away from my family. I'm here and then I'm in the States. It's tough. Sorry about that. I don't think people understand. It's tough, and literally every emotion y'all can see. I'm a happy guy, but sometimes it's tough, And if you can make it over there, you can make it anywhere. Yeah, I do it for my kids. To be honest, I'm trying to have fun, and I'm here. And I don't want to go back over there. I'm here to stay. So that's the emotions. I'm not the only one feeling like this. There's other guys that have been through this, but it hits harder than some guys. It hit harder, for some guys, and I'm one of those guys. Everybody has a different route.
That's really beautiful, man. Congratulations. And yeah, man, I really hope, with a few more games like this, you'll definitely stick around though. So best of luck. And I guess the only thing I was gonna ask was, like, when you were overseas, were there people you talked to, maybe from the NBA, maybe maybe not even well-known people that sort of gave you advice as to sort of how you can sort of make it back?
I just played against my brother, Justin Anderson. We went to the same high school, played against him, seeing him out there and being on the same court as him. I talked to Torian Prince all the time, Royce O'Neal, the guys that played in the league, the guys that are still there. They just encouraged me over and over again. My parents, my family, even my kids, my kids, they're encouraging me. I talk to all of them. I talk to all the guys. I ask them questions more than I ask anybody else questions because they're here. And I'm, especially those guys. Especially Royce. Royce is encouraging. TP is encouraging every day. They hit me up. Every other day. Just seeing them living their life. Having fun. And they just hit me up recently, like, hey, congratulations. I'm on the same team with Freddie. His route is crazy, and he went to Baylor also. So, seeing him last year get that call up, it's amazing. So I talked to those guys. It's just, we're a family. The Baylor guys are a family. That's one thing I can say. We all have each other's back, and it's always one of those guys. We can talk to any one of those guys. So
that's awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Final question is going to go to Adam Lascaris from the Daily Hive.
Hey, sorry, that's Adam from Daily Hive. I was just curious, when you're overseas, how do you balance, focusing on your current season and your current goals for yourself, and then with that ultimate goal of trying to make it back to North America? How do you balance those two?
Just being myself. I'm not going to change for anybody. I'm not going to change for anything. Just it's a balance that you have to. It kind of helped in college, you can balance, but just it's a time difference. I think I'm getting to the question. I think it's a time difference. It's a 7-hour time difference, and I'm watching. I got to stay up sometimes, to talk to my family, talk to my friends, watch NBA games, So it's tough to balance it, but I think I did a good job balancing it. I think I got the question. But yeah, Yeah, that was a tough question.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
Sorry about that.